Welcome back into the Bettor Half Hour. You know it's my favorite segment where we bring sports betting veterans in, winning more than they're losing. You've seen my man Sean Little on numerous times. He was killing it on the Betcast this week as well. Sean, great to be in studio with you.
Thanks for having me, Monaco. Always a pleasure. The Bettor Half Hour, the best 30 minutes on MSG Network. Some nights. Let's go.
Thank you. All right, man, let's talk some Eastern Conference here. I'm curious who you have ending up as the 1 seed, and then who you think maybe will come out of these.
Yeah, let's start with the 1 seed first. I think it's really interesting because I like Milwaukee to end up in the 1 seed. The reason for that is they have 7 games left. Miami, Boston have 5. So they get a couple extra games, a little more leeway, a couple, soccer guys, a game in hand. They have a couple games in hand, Milwaukee does. And they're playing the best ball of the year right now, I believe. 11-3 in their last 14. Giannis is averaging 32, 13, and 5 dimes in March. He's locked in. I'm actually surprised he hasn't gotten a little MVP talk. I think we've been going around everyone else but Giannis Antetokounmpo for MVP. But I like them to end in the 1 seed because I think they have a couple extra games and they're playing their best ball.
Yeah, I mean, Miami looked really good, though, against Boston this week, coming in as underdog. It's almost like they play better when they're an underdog. To me, they're still the best outside of Boston defensive team on a sample size all season. You got Miami going any kind of far in the East, or you think the cream's going to rise to the top with little Nets, little Bucks?
Yeah, I love Miami. Spoelstra has spoiled us where we don't talk about him at all, and he's easily one of the top 2-3 best coaches in the NBA. I love Miami. We've been on Miami from the beginning.
Yeah.
The Butler got the guys that he needs to make a run, and this is what they were built for. Lowry now scored. Hey, EC was on him last night on the point total over. He scored 20-plus last night. If he can get going and continue rolling, this team was built to make some noise in the playoffs, so we'll see.
Real quick, if you were to put your money on anyone in the East, who you got coming out to face what we're thinking is going to be Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm right back to Milwaukee. I think it's going to be a rematch in the NBA Finals. I think they're playing the best ball, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they're all locked in. Right now, the Nets are plus 450 to win the title. I still don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around. They can't stop anybody. They can't play any D. So I like Milwaukee in the rematch for the finals.
All right, let's shift to the marquee matchup for the weekend.
Yeah.
First time ever. Still can't believe it. Duke is facing North Carolina in the tournament, and we're getting them in the Final Four. Sean, lines at -4 right now in favor of Duke. What are your thoughts on all things Tar Heels, Blue Devils?
Yeah, to go back to what you were saying, it's absolutely bonkers that this is the first time they've ever played. It's in the Final Four, and it's Coach K's last run. It's his last run at the title, and he has to go through North Carolina. It's fitting, as they say, right? Also, one of the other massive storylines no one's talking about, this is Hubert Davis's first year as the coach of North Carolina, and he's in the Final Four. So I think that's a big thing. That's some motivation on his end. And a lot of people aren't talking about that. He's not getting any looks because it's all going to Coach K. I like Duke, though. I think Mark Williams is going to be the anchor in the middle for the Duke Blue Devils, and they're going to be able to play perimeter defense and focus on that as Mark holds down the middle. Caleb Love went ballistic on UCLA. He scored 30. Brady Manick, all those. Well, listen. You're not going to beat anybody in college ball if they're shooting the 3 ball at a 50, 60% clip. Right. So those guys have been shooting lights out. Brady's hit 3 threes in like 4 straight games. He's been playing really, really well. If anybody's shooting the 3 really well, you're not going to beat them. I think the Duke Blue Devils can focus on perimeter D, leave Mark Williams in the middle as the anchor, and I think they get it done. We were just listening to some people out in the green room, and they were saying that UNC might even be a little nervous. All the talk is about Duke and Coach K. How do you see it breaking down? I like Duke. I like Duke to move on.
I love the Hollywood ending. I'm buying into it. I also, look at the revenge game again. I was actually told this earlier this week, kind of that Georgia-Alabama element where Bama came out and crushed them. Everyone thought maybe it would be the same. Yeah. Then you see Georgia smoke them in the championship. From a kind of energy standpoint, I feel like the nerves could be on Duke, but I feel like they're a team. They're 5-6 deep. Banchero's a monster, and he's backed by, Griffin, Keels, Roach. I also feel like, Davis got off against Baylor for 27, and then Caleb Love had more threes than the Bruins. Can that happen again for North Carolina? I don't see anyone getting off for 25-30 for the Tar Heels.
And don't forget, the Duke Blue Devils can also fill it up. They score 80 a night. So I agree with you 100%. Right. Can it happen again?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I love it. Let's shift to Kansas and Nova. Obviously, second leading scorer for Nova's out. Changed the line a little. Right now, it's plus 4.5. Nova's getting them. What's your takeaway on Jayhawks Wildcats?
Yeah, Justin Moore, Achilles out. He won't play in the game. That's too much for me to look past. If I'm looking for a team to back in a spot, forget about the points, forget about the assists and all the stuff that Justin Moore brings. It's the minutes. He plays 35 minutes a game. He leads the team in minutes. He controls the ball. If you lose a guard that's playing 35 minutes and your game is playing in the half court, and now Gillespie is going to have all that responsibility handling the rock, or a majority of it handling the rock in that half court, that's a big, big thing, and I can't overlook that. So I like Kansas. And I was live in Chicago at the Sweet 16. I saw Kansas lock up Providence the way they did. Without Justin Moore handling the rock for Villanova, I could see Kansas getting up in them and locking them up, and it could be a real grind for Villanova to score. Yeah,
offensively for Villanova, they're going to have to make up for him. I mean, Samuels has been well. Gillespie putting up 6, though, last game scares me. Also, 50 points against Houston. Kansas had 47 against Miami and a half.
Yeah, they got
So
out.
I think Kansas has more depth. Also, name a sixth man more lethal than Remy Martin off the bench. The guy's had 20-plus in 2 of his last 3. I think Kansas has a little more offense. I mean, over-under thought, I think maybe the under could be a play because this defense in Nova, they slow it down. But, but I got to now get your thoughts on who wins the Natty, who's cutting down the nets if you could flash forward till Monday.
Everything we just said could completely go out the window after this weekend, right? I'm going to go with Duke to the story. The Coach K narrative, everything about that is a little too much for me to ignore. And I think that the Villanova and Kansas can beat up on each other a little bit. Duke can get out there, get out and score against North Carolina and roll that into the title game on Monday.
I like it. I'm with you as well. I'm going Duke. Coach K gets his 6th. It's fitting, cuts it down. Real quick, we got one more. Let's shift to the NBA. Yeah. Do you have the Suns or the Field? I'm giving you 29 other teams.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it cuts down in the playoffs.
Sure.
Two full on the East or full stack on the West, or the Suns. Who are you taking to win the ship?
I'm taking the Suns because they only have to play that team on the East side once. They don't have to go through Philly, the Nets. They only have to play the East, who are the better teams overall in the league, one time. So I like the Suns to cruise through the West. I think they have no problem getting through the West. And then I think they have to play whoever gets out of the gauntlet that is the Eastern Conference, and I think they beat them. We've been talking about the Suns for a while, man. They have everything you want in an NBA squad. Bucket getter, a closer, a leader. I like the Suns a lot. Give me the Suns versus the Field.
Give us CP State Farm 3 in Phoenix. Getting back to the ship and winning it all. Sean Little's in the building, always crushing it. Make sure to check him out on all things social. Don't go anywhere. I'm going around the world in soccer here on the Bettor Half Hour.